Ready. Fight.
Hey guys, so part of my recap service I offer, just a what am I on about? Someone has basically paid for a recap service of this Game Gear, and they've also sent a new shell from Retro 6, and a new lens, I want to say. I don't know what that is. I think it's glue. D-pad is definitely stuck. That's a bit scary. I'm a bit worried to try and turn this on, actually. Well, it's not actually gonna harm it. Let's just have a little look. Let's plug this in. Well. It plugs in. And I had a game somewhere. There he is. It's a bit of Sonic. Oh, there he is. Ah. No sound, but that's okay. That's probably glued as well. Happy days. Alright, what I'm going to do, this is really reassuring. So I think the owner said that it comes on, but they can't see anything on the screen. So whether the contrast or maybe with batteries is a bit dodgy, I don't know. But that's really reassuring that the game is there. Right, let's get down to business. Right guys, here we are with the console apart. It smells a bit smoky. Hopefully nothing's been cooking. Right, okay, let's get down to business. 22nd of June 2015. I don't quite understand these dates or codes. Is it actual dates? Maybe that's when they think it'll stop working? I don't know. So we've got a VA2 board, 2 ASIC chip boards. Yeah, we got the usual signs of corrosion on the caps. Right, let's do the soundboard and power board first, because that's the one I like the least. Because the customer wants a new shell, I don't know whether to clean the original. I'll see what he wants to do with the original, because, yeah, that D-pad. That's a question. How are we going to get that out? I hope he's ordered new buttons. Right, we'll come to that row when we cross it, or come to it. Alright, let's give this a bit of a once over. Doesn't look too bad, to be fair, the corrosion wise. No. No. I actually recorded the video yesterday of repairing a YouTuber's Game Gear. And I do my videos on my phone, and it said I needed to get more memory. And I thought I uploaded it to the video app. And I permanently deleted it to clear memory on the phone, and it's gone. And that was probably one of the best, arguably funniest videos I've ever done. But that's all good. Live and learn. Don't delete things. Yeah. Just give this a bit of a freshen up. Power buttons feels good. That's all good there. Oh, right, let me just wipe this over. Right, let's start getting to work on this soundboard. The corrosion is evident, but it's not horrendous. When we get these caps off, hopefully it'll come away quite nicely. There we go. In my video yesterday, I did actually try and keep the solder off so you don't risk lifting the pads. But I realised there's just much easier to do it this way. Just being gentle. Let's try and get this cap up also. There he is. Oh, what's up? Knock over everything. They're sticky. They are sticky. A lot of capacitor fluid around here. Surprised none of the pads have lifted. Let's just give this a bit of a spruce under there. So a little wipe. And now, nice. It's all going down. I must say the battery life on this microscope is quite good. Definitely lasting a few hours. I'll say my mate got it for me. It's like 17, 20 quid or something off AliExpress. Very grateful to him for being very generous, and yeah, it's definitely made my life, better heat up mine, definitely made my life easier with regards to repairs, and I can show what I'm actually doing, which is beneficial then for video content. So yeah, it's been really good. Let's just get my John Wick out. Solder wick. And beautiful thing about a wick is that it'll remove oxidation on the board. It'll help remove like crap in general, as well as desoldering the old solder. That was it. What I need to do is bring my helping hands closer. I'm trying to work tidier, but it's very difficult. It doesn't come naturally to me. It doesn't come natural. Let's hold that there. Let's try and hold that there. Let's see if that holds things in place a bit better for me. Soon see. Right, we're at 390. Let's see how far. That's alright, I think, isn't it? It's a smoky one. Pads came out quite nice though. Need my extractor on, really. Yeah, let's get it on. It's a bit noisy, but don't really want to breathe in all these fumes. End up with occupational asthma. What's going on there? There we go. Oh, we lost one helping hand. That wasn't very helpful, was it? Right, screw you helping hands. They're not helping. Nice. So that's all the pads there. Let's give us a clean. Give it a brush as well, because just in case there's any rogue. I think we can quit the fan for now. In case there's any rogue legs that are about to bridge something. Alright, I'm happy with how those traces have come out actually. Sometimes you get quite a lot of oxidization. That's the word. Alright, so what we do, how many capacitors go on the soundboard? It's a quiz for you. And what UF are we putting it on? Putting on. Is it 10 UF, 100 UF, or 1 UF? Alright, have you submitted an answer? It is 5 100 UF ceramic SMD capacitors. You got it. Well done. What's that? Oh, Joe Green from Derby. You answered correctly. Well done. Come on down and get your prize. Don't worry, guys. There'll be more chances for quizzes later. Oh, what? Why did it open like that? Look, half. Come on, man. Oh, they're flying out still. The sheep are going. Ow. Oh, this didn't come out easily, did it? Right, there we go. So what we do, just gonna blob them on the board. 1, 2, 3. We've got no lifted traces or pads, so even happy days. Happy days. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the helping hands again, because they can be sometimes not helpful, and they're just in the way. But then sometimes they are helpful. I don't know. Still yet to decide. Right, rightio. It's the first one going on. Just heat up the pad and boop. I mean, it's not completely straight, but I'm. How's that? Giant fly. Watch out! We're getting attacked by flies. I'm gonna have to go attack that. Hang on. It's all good. I said to him, leave now and never come back, and he's left. Alright. I am going to try and use this again now because it would be helpful if I learn how to use all these things. Right, so pretty sure I just need to feed a bit of solder onto here and wipe away. That's alright. Wipe away. Next one we're going to do this one. And then do the opposite side. Feed it and wipe away. There's not, that trace has always been quite small. Oh, here he goes, just being annoying now. He's just doing it for some attention, I think. A bit more, there we go. There we go, maybe you wanted a bit more of a platform. There we go, looks happier there. Again, this isn't the best angle for me, but let's practice soldering backwards. Not gonna be perfectly straight because my joints don't go that way. Looks pretty good though. It's pretty good, pretty good. Right, I need that door back open. Stupid flies. There's some air in here. so we don't suffocate from fumes. Ah, you can't see that one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Very nice. Make sure those aren't connecting. It's fine, and just one more. Come on now, but. Oh, I can't see that again. Oh, terrible cameraman, terrible, terrible. That's ba-doom. Nice. Right, that should be very happy to live its life now. Yeah, so that's on. Another cotton bud. Rightio. So that is the soundboard sorted. Put that to the side. Wipe over this a little bit. Next is the power board. Where did he go? There he is. Now, bit of an enemy of mine, the power board. I don't really like him. He's a bit tricky, a bit awkward. But today, he's going to flow really nicely into the wick, and he's going to come out really easy. We already had a little chat. I was like, you know you're going to behave today, don't you? And he was like, absolutely, absolutely. I'm just going to flow straight into the wick, and that is it. Let's see if he keeps his. There you go. Well, he didn't lie. He is flowing into the wick. Well done, mate. Well done. You're behaving like a single ASIC board now, if you're flowing that well. Nah, you didn't all come out there, did you? Come on. Come on now. Just gonna have to burn you for a bit longer. Let's go a bit higher on the tempo, I think. Nah. Well, actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna listen to my buddy. He said, let's just try add the bit of solder. Try here as well. And now, let's try it again. I think he's behaving a little bit more. Let's see how this one goes. He's behaving also. Oh, look at that one. That was nice. Maybe he's a bit angry because first of all I tried to wick him and then added solder, whereas that one I added solder straight away, and he flowed much nicer indeed. Let's see if there's any more I can get out of here. Let's see if we can remove. Ow. Chris is ready for his burnt hands now. Burnt fingers. Right, one's out. Alright. That actually came out really well. Well done, Powerboard. Well done. Proud of you. And then the next one is going to be this capacitor. Die! Not breathing in those fumes. No, sir. What do you reckon? Another 5 seconds? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Ow. One's out. Yeah, boy. Doesn't want to stay on, does it? It's an awkward one. Need to have a look at different helping hands that I could probably get. Oh god. I hope my cat's not in the tree. Birds are going a bit crazy. He's never caught a bird. He's only one, bless him. Alright, 2 more holes created there. There's the last 2. Ba-doo! Yes, yes, go. Right in the middle, even less solder on these little bad boys. I think it's a 22 UF capacitor, I believe. Could be wrong. The big boy is a proper big boy though. Let's see if we can wiggle these out now. Yeah, don't copy me. Not advisable. Let's be fair, I'm in for a rude shock one day. Like, I'm gonna get zapped by something, and I'll be like, what'll I do? I'm surprised I haven't been zapped by any of the Atari Lynxes. I'm always holding those really stupid. Alright, what's going on with these 2 holes now? Let's get a bit of flux so it flows a bit better. And get the wick back on it. It's not enough wick. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Let's give this a bit of a clean. Oh, with a clean bud, please. God. Oh, they look good there. Let's have a look on the surface. Big boy first. They look good. No evidence of like horrible damage, leakages, or corrosion. Looking good, looking good. Let's give this a whack. Right, let's get the caps out. Right, so negative line along with negative line on the power board and straight through the gap. And then a slightly smaller one. Again, negative on the negative line. Right. I have to try to plug my phone into it, I think. Negative on the negative line. And then little one. I've already recorded another video this morning. So if he goes in, nah, he's not very happy. Just make sure there's nothing clogging those wires. There we go, that looks better. Alright, everything's facing the right way. Let's just get a bit of flux on here. Flux for you, flux for you, flux for you, flux for you, and flux for you too. Alright. Boom. Boom. Nice. Nice. Rightio, let's get my snippers. Let's just raise these legs up in the air like you just don't care. And give it a little snip, snip, and snip, 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 snip. All whilst trying not to sniff anything important. Won't be very clever, will it? Alright, let's soundboard, powerboard done. A bit harder to record the main board recap, but we shall have a go anyway. There's one. So what we do, we just grab them with the crocodile thingies, twist the glue, lift up, and that is all we do really. Twist the glue. How many 10 UF capacitors are on the main board? What is the correct answer? 4. And I believe it's 5 on the single ASIC chip. Just lifting up the rest of these capacitors now. I can't get them all on the can't get them all under the microscope. So you'll be able to see me taking this one off. 1, 2. Lifting the leg. This is the way I found the most easy. And I'm gonna have a look then. How those solder joints are looking. Another one here. And where is he? Just there. I may need to get my screwdriver to prop them up in a minute. That's okay. One, 2. It's a shame we can't zoom further out. That'd be really helpful. Right, I'm just going to take the rest of these caps off just like that. I'm going to move my camera. Alright, let's get back to sorting this out. So we need to get just the wick out and some flux, and let's clean up these pads. Get all over. Yeah, one day I'll have an expensive camera and you'll be able to see everything that I do at all times. Be able to show the initial bits, I suppose. Right, let's get this sorted. Nice, they came up really nice. And then next two. Oh God, hang on. What are they? Those two. They came out nice too. And I think we can view those four. And then I'll just to give an example of what I'm doing really. And then a bit upset that pad, I think. That's okay. I'm gonna speed ahead. Alright, so that's the pads tidied up. Let's just give it a bit of IPA over the pads now and a bit of wipey wipe. See how they come out. Some of them aren't very happy. Some of them are quite oxidized. But we'll see what we can do about that. Sometimes you have to just scrape it back with a little bit. There's a little bit of. That's okay. That'll take solder. Just spray those two. So remember we said how many 10 UF capacitors are on the main board? We said 4. The first two on this side, the right hand side of the board. So we'll get those out ready now. Install 100 UFs. Let's put the 10 UFs out. So there's 4 of these, so we'll get 4 out of the pack. I probably don't need to open any more packs. I've got loads with just 4 taken out of them. I should probably start being sensible and make new packs or something. I don't know. Right, so those are back. Let's put a bit of flux on those traces. There you go. And so you can see, I'll just get the microscope back now. Just put in where the 10 UFs go. Right then. Push that further back. Alright. And where is he? There he is. Okay. Let's move that so you can see. It's probably the best we're going to get it. Where's my solder? There he is. Everything's just like balancing on itself. So I got some on my iron now. Not the easiest of angles again because of the camera, but actually that looks like a good spot if I'm careful. Right, that's held in there. Now, nice. Wait for that to set and then go again on this side. Nice. Where is he? There he is. This is balance it with my screwdriver. It's all very official stuff I've got going on here. All very official. Again, it's not the ideal spot position for me, but the more I do it, the easier it'll become, isn't it? That's what they say, I think. That's okay, it's not going to be perfectly straight currently due to the angles that I'm working at, but as long as there's contact on the traces, we're happy. Happy. Nice. Alright, let's do the two tiny ones, which are, oh no, let's finish off with the 10 UFs. Here's one. Might as well finish whatever job we're starting first, isn't it? No, it's wonky, don't like that. Looks a bit better. Nice. And then there's one down here, which I can't get on camera. That turned out alright. We've got two micro ones there and there. So it goes here and here. The two 1 UF capacitors, which they're probably my favorite capacitors to do, and I don't know why, but I think because they're just so damn small. But it's really satisfying when you get them nice and straight. Difficult again on camera to show that. But one's out. Don't drop this on the floor, you'll never find it. Yeah, so this video will also show a new shell for the Game Gear, so that'll be interesting. I don't know what colour he's gone for, whether he's just gone for the normal colour or if he's gone for yellow. Retro 6 offer a lot of different shells, a lot of different designs also, which is really cool. I'm like advertising for them now. They don't pay me, sadly. Right, let's get these tacked down. That's one. Rather nice, rather nice. Lovely. Where's the other one? I can't even see him, he's so small. Oh, there. Let's clean the iron, get some fresh solder. This will be a bit trickier because I'm at a different angle. Find myself still, it's a bit wonky. Find myself still using my eyes instead of using the microscope, but right, I'm accepting that. That's pretty straight. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, how many 100 UF capacitors do we use for the main board? Ow. 5. If you answered 5, pat yourself on the back. Well done. It's a good job. If I can open the packet. Right, so we've got 4 there. The one, yeah, one got away. So let's add some more flux to there. So flux in there. Flux there. Flux there. Can't really record this now, so I'll try and zoom in on their camera. It'll all be this side. Right, let's see what we can do here. So 100 UF goes there, goes there, goes there, goes on the top there, and in that corner corner one is always a bit of a tricky one. I'm just going to turn it because that'll be easier and quicker for me. So again, just heat up the pad and then make contact. Nice bit of flux on there so everything flows nicely. Put your iron there and feed it. Nom nom nom. Let it set and then touch up the other side. And then let's move on to these two. Hopefully, yeah, they're taking solder, that's nice. Flux, wick, absolutely essentials to any electronics, I suppose. Like recapping, you expect to come across dirty components and things, and the wick and the flux just helps so much with everything. Unsung heroes, faux show. Nice. And then the corner one is always a bit of a tricky one, but I always do the far right one first, get it down, and then I leave myself like a gap then to fill in. A bit more of a gap. That's stuck down. It's floating a little bit though. We don't want floating capacitors, that's just weird. Alright, I'm happy with how that's looking. Let's just add some solder to the... Okay, it's not. It's just a bit bent. Let's just examine that connection. That looks good in there. Nice. What we'll do now, let's just clean up the board a bit, give it a spruce. Alright, so let's have a look at what this customer bought. Oh, I can hear rattling, so I think that could be new buttons. What's that? Battery terminals, okay. Got a nice screen. Retro 60 screens are really good. Okay, so he's gone for the traditional look by the looks of it. Nice. That's really nice, isn't it? Fab, he's got buttons. Lovely. Okay. Actually, I'm going to message him now to see what he wants to do about his shell. Alrighty, so I had a quick look at this shell. It's nice, it is nice. It's like matte black. I put in the soundboard and the power board already. Started putting the buttons in. Realised we don't have any pads for the buttons, so hopefully the pads are good underneath. Because if they're not, that'll be interesting. Why is this not coming out? Oh no. Is it glued in, do you think? Oh, it's okay, it's okay, there we go. Oh, I don't know why I was freaking out then. I can't... Oh, thank God. Right, the D-pad looks good, as in the buttons. I always do this. I'm like, where's that button gone? And it's always stuck to the board, isn't it? Epic, epic, epic. Right. He wants new buttons, that's fine. Because I like the feel of the originals, but if you want all new, you can have all new. Let's just give this a bit of a spray. Where's my... Notice some damage here. I'm not sure what that's from. Is it damage or corrosion? Like a scratch? It's definitely damage though. Okay. Alright, let's try and get this board in and see how this goes. Buttons all look good. Oh, that needs to come out, doesn't it? We do have a new one in here. It's gonna look pretty nice. He chose a good board there. You have to be careful now because obviously on the front the screen is open, there's no lens on there, so I have to be careful of my little fingers now, not to smudge anything, because that would be disastrous, wouldn't it? That would not be good. Let's try and get these screws in. One. Oh, lost my magnetism. Should work, right? It's a magnet there, so that should work. It worked. Oh. Fuck no. There he is. Oh, I just touched the screen. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Well done. Don't worry, that's why they invented Windex. It's all good. Ah! Speaker! Ah! It's okay, it's all good. How could I forget the poor precious speaker? Oh, that's seen better days, isn't it? So give that a bit of a spray too. Everyone gets a spray today. The Shell does actually have two speaker outputs, but he hasn't bought a dual speaker board or anything, so I can't upgrade him with two speakers for stereo sound. Never expressed that, to be fair. So that's cool. But that's an option for him if he wants to in the future, to have quite an obnoxious, like really loud Game Gear. But may as well play it loud and proud. Let's undo the screw. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Don't forget the speaker. Bum bum, ow. Where is the... there he is. I think this one actually wants to be screwed in, but we'll see if we can... You can actually melt these, probably. Do these all line up perfectly? That's how they were done, isn't it? They were just like melted. I mean, I could try try it this way. It doesn't want to go like that, does it? It wants to go the other way. And there's no screw holes there, so either we force it down or we melt them. I think you probably are meant to melt them, to be fair. That's how the factory did it. Unless the speakers... No, the speaker's flush. I think the speaker's slightly... That's it, all the buttons out. I mean, they're not the be all and end all, these things, but we could just melt it. I'm trying to pick it up. Jesus. Watch me struggle. Is it because it's catching on the wire, maybe? Doesn't seem to be there. It's okay. Look at that. Only one. Interesting. So one's like the guide, and then 2 for screws. Yeah, I think that is actually meant to be screwed in. Fine, we can do that. We can do that. Where's the bag of screws? Bag of screws. This must be them. I'm getting confused between my link stuff and my. Yeah, so I'll just do that one. Tiny little spiky ones. Very drawn out video, this was, isn't it? And they're not magnetic, which is really annoying. One in, and the other, that's actually worked out quite well. On the floor, of course. Alright, here, let's just tuck that back down there. Buttons are still on. Happy, happy, happy. These buttons are still on too. We give the screen a wipe over once we have everything together. Buttons look good there. Let's do the 2 big bad boys first. Bad boys for life. Right. It's fairly firm. Nice. Let's get these screws back in now that we have the speaker in there. Always make sure you're not about to screw through the speaker cable. Won't be very smart with it. Doesn't want to go in there at all, does it? Maybe the shell's not completely accurate. It should be. Let's try this one. Yeah, a lot of the screws from Reshell 6 are spiky, so there could be some like plastic you need to like burrow through. Try this one again. He's off to the side a little bit, which is a bit odd. There he is. Alright, that is nice and secure. Let's move that over there. Let's reconnect the power board and soundboard and speaker. Oof, that is looking pretty fierce. Let's just make sure it's still working before we put it back together. That'd be a bit rubbish if it didn't work. Speaker's working. It is looking pretty fierce. Right, I just put the front screen on the lens. No one wants to watch me struggle with that. These battery doors are really tough. That's some strong stuff. Now, because it's not an LCD upgrade, it is safe to put the security bit back. Whether to use originals? Yeah. Well, let's see if we can. Sometimes it won't let us, will it? But let's see if they screw back in. Black on black would be pretty cool here, actually. First one in. Let's whack some batteries in. Let's see if this works. There's no game in it, so... What an amateur. What an amateur. There he is. Let's make sure all the buttons work. They do feel different to the originals. Ooh, they're actually softer. Wow, that is really soft. Oh, I so had him. What an iconic theme tune. Right, let's get this back in the post to the guy that's had this recap on the Reshell. I didn't actually offer reshells, he just said, I'm sending a replacement shell, and I just put in a new shell for him. I suppose some people would charge for that, I don't know. Alas, all done. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.
Ready. Fight.